my point? So today's series, I'm going to be talking about how to safeguard yourself from the coronavirus or from the COVID-19 virus. Like you see, the Nigerian Health Organization has actually confirmed the first case of coronavirus in Nigeria. The question is that people have been infected, but the question is that because of the fact that we must not give a report not based on facts or based on key affirmation by the government, it will be labeled as fake news. So we don't want to be labeled as fake news. We don't want to be labeled as fake research. We don't want to be labeled as that. So until they came up with their findings, I was not allowed to talk about that area. So, but now I want to just talk about the virus itself, the COVID-19 virus, aka coronavirus, and I want to talk about the solutions, how to survive it. Now, first basic thing, the coronavirus is an airborne virus. It means that it can be transported from Europe to Asia, from Asia to Europe, to the sub-African country, to the sub-Northern region country, even without a physical host. I repeat, it's an airborne virus that can be transported. An airborne virus that can be transported without any physical human transport system to transport the virus from either Wuhan in China to anywhere in the world. The virus was an airborne virus that was created. Now, this airborne virus, once it's entered into the wind is an amplifier. It's like when you have your small Walkman or small phone and you're playing in music and you just insert an amplifying cord inside that music, inside that phone. 1,000 people from 1,000 miles can hear the sound you're playing from just your mobile phone. That's how the virus was created. The virus was an airborne created virus. I'm not going to tell you how it was created, but we've done research to that point. But what I'm just going to give you, I'm going to give you the basic information about how the virus was created. It's an airborne virus, so it can be transported through air without having a physical contact. So the first thing, why they are not even getting the cure is that they are treating the host, but they are not treating the air. Let me repeat again. The reason why they are not finding solutions to the virus is this, because they are treating the host, but they are not treating the air. For you to be able to achieve full treatment, you have to find a way to treat the air by releasing maybe H2O into the air, more into the air, by evaporating steam into the air. That is the easiest way to be able to curb this virus. And then you can now treat the host. Because of the medical personnel that are going to be engaged in this particular. Hi, still on the series of finding the lasting solution to the COVID-19 virus, aka the coronavirus. Like as I was saying before in my previous series, when I was talking about you treating the air. In the process of treating the air, you're talking about releasing H2O into the air, evaporated H2O, steam. It's just easy to be called steam. So how do you generate steam? You can generate steam by cooking hot water, just cooking water and let the pot be open, or let the bucket be open, or take a bath, a big drum. You could either cook it with a boiling ring, or you cook it with a boiling ring so that the steam is being released into a confined environment, because you cannot just release steam into the open air like that. So when you have your patient or you find somebody you are noticing some certain kind of symptom, what you do is this: first thing first, get hot water, get a boiling ring, you open the bucket, you boil the water, or you get a pot or a small gas, you get a pot and you start cooking water. You cook the water to evaporate the whole entire room where you are, so that the air within that room can be treated. So by the time you breathe in those steam, breathe in and breathe out those steams, it's going to contaminate or fight the virus that as you have inhaled into your system. Do you get my point? So that is just for one. Secondly, you need to increase your water intake, because of as you are emitting the steam is burning out the cell virus that is in your body, that's seated in your skin. So it's going to be burning out those cell virus that has been seated in your skin. In the process, it's also going to be dehydrating you because of why it's extracting out water, those contaminated water out of your body. So you have to continue to take water. You have to increase your water intake by almost 50 to 80%. So if you maybe now used to take like 4 sachet water in a day, you have to be taking like 16 sachet water. So you can be able to be stable. So once you just notice like if you're sneezing, you are doing stuff, first thing first, please just isolate yourself, get a pot, boil water with a small gas, or take, if you have light, put boiling ring inside the water, boil it up, but make sure that there's enough water inside the bucket. You can use a big bath. So as the steam evaporates into the room, you get me, you and your family can be there, and you're just treating yourself just for the now. And I also think you can also put an extractor in your living room, so you are extracting out any contaminated air out of your room. It's important because people sometimes don't see the reason why they should have an extractor. They see that okay, it's just an AC is okay, but like I said before, the COVID-19 virus, it is not it is not transported only by a human host or human transporter. It's also transported by the wind. It's an airborne virus, means that it can travel from nation to nation even without a physical host. Yeah, the government is trying, there are mounting surveillance systems in all the airports and everything, but I want you to think about a visitors that you can get even without having to, with that will not need to come through your airport or your scanning system, because everybody sucks in oxygen on a daily basis. So it's the particle of that virus has already been mixed with the oxygen that you're sucking. That's the reason why you're using the nose mask, so that's one of the first reasons why you're using the nose mask, so that you can be able to be free from those particles that have gone into the air. With time, the wind will treat itself. The wind always treats itself. It's just that it's taking too much time. The timeline is being very, very long. But maybe I believe once the rain fully started, the wind, it's going to treat itself by itself. So right now, the reason why it's a bit much more harsh is because of the rain has not started. So you have the whole entire air right now is congested. That's one of the main factor why this thing still persists now, because the wind, most times once the rain comes, the rain is a healer. It heals the wind, it treats the wind, it takes down all the air, all the dust and all the rest of those things that have been contaminated into the air. It throws it into the ground. The earth sucks those dirt in and filters the water back to the stream. The air, the earth again vaporizes that water back to the cloud. So it's a vaporizing system. So that's the same technique that you're going to use to heal yourself. The same technique you're going to use to heal yourself. This is a natural way. Boil water, close your room, close your door, close your window, boil water, put an extractor in the room so that you are extracting out any dust, any dirt, any particle, any virus that have been inside your room. You're extracting it out of your room. Then you are now treating yourself with a steam. Let me show you what I did in my own place, in my own particular apartment. Like you see in my window here, you see I have an extractor. Now let me put it on. You can see it. So I have this. So no matter how much I go out on a day and I come back and I'm beginning to feel like if maybe my body is breaking down, what I do is this. I come into my room, I lock my door, I on my extractor, I buy plantain, I buy banana, things that can build my immune system. I take banana, I take like 8 sachets of water, or better still, you can take the Eva water that is much more clean. But I'm not saying just based on your financial stability, you can take 8 water, you stabilize your body system, your body fluid. Then if you're not getting better, you try to see how you can take something to sleep that will help you to sleep, but also increase your water intake. Then as you're sleeping, take something that will help you to sleep, but also be vaporizing steam in the room, so that By the time you're expelling out those, the steam is coming in, the steam is breaking down all those viruses that you have inhaled over time, and that the virus is going out, you're treating the air in your room. So by the time your body keeps breathe in a clean air and breathe out the carbon monoxide out of your system, you understand me, you will get better. You will heal yourself and get better even without going to the hospital. Please take this video seriously, share it. It's research that have been founded, and we have done this research, not just me alone, also from other unnamed people that have been part of this research all over everywhere. So please take it seriously. It's going to help you and it's going to save lives. Thank you very much. My name is Billionaire Raymond Edafe. Edafe is spelled Edafe. I'm from Warri Delta State. You could Google my name and you could see other stuff I do on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. You could find me there. I'm a businessman, but I came from a medical background. My forebears used to be traditional medicine people, where they do native medicine. And so I must have inherited that into my DNA, providing natural way that you can heal yourself. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you guys. So I'm going to be still be bringing up more research, more talk, basically on food security, climate change, the effect of climate change, why it's affecting us in Nigeria more. And so I'm going to be doing all that. And I pray that you follow me, you subscribe to my channel, and you keep tab. Thank you very much for watching again. My name is Billionaire Raymond Edafe. Bye.